Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the special edition, with the great artwork here on the tin cover. I did an unboxing for this, you guys, and I'm actually really enjoying the game itself. My only complaint is that the roster of characters is much smaller than in the previous two games, but there are some great additions as well as far as the characters go that weren't in the previous two games, like Dante, Amaterasu, and things like that. But I do hope in the near future that they release some downloadable content with packages of characters, because there aren't many available. Basically, the battles are very fast-paced, there isn't a lag, and the graphics look phenomenal, very well done, and just the character art in the game is just incredible. And there is a great roster of characters, despite the fact that it may not be very big. I'm sure we'll see some downloadable content in the future. The next game we have here is the Orange Box, a great compilation of games, and it's definitely worth it considering the price has dropped significantly since its release. But basically you get Half-Life 2, Episode 2, Portal, and Team Fortress. But a great compilation, guys. You can't go wrong with the Orange Box. The next we have here is Perfect Dark Zero, the Collector's Edition. I didn't really enjoy this game that much. Of course, I had it very late after its release. I bought this, only about 4 or 5 months ago, and the campaign's just not very great. Of course, it was one of the launch titles for the 360 though, so I can't really judge it. I'm sure if I played it when the game first released, I would have enjoyed it more. But after playing the first Perfect Dark on the N64 and then playing this, I just didn't enjoy it as much. But for the price that it has right now, it's like $4. I definitely recommend. The next game we have here is Prince of Persia. Actually, a very fun game. A very unique art style in this game. I don't really know how to explain it, but the only game I ever played in the Prince of Persia series was The Sands of Time, and I really enjoyed it. And this game's kind of similar to that. Basically relies on platforming elements, as well as some action adventure. And the story basically has you, this dude, I don't even know his name, with this other spirit girl who kind of is your companion in the game. The only problem I have with the game is they kind of hold your hand in the platforming elements, because if you basically cannot die in the game. If you fall off the edge, she kind of revives you and saves you immediately and puts you back on the platform where you originally were. But it's really cool. You can kind of scale the walls, fight unique enemies, and the graphic style in this game is just looks incredible. So I definitely recommend checking out Prince of Persia. The next game we have here is Resident Evil 5. A great addition to the series, but nowhere near as good as the fourth one in my opinion. Basically this has you playing as Chris Redfield alongside Sheva, who greets you as you enter Africa, as you step out of your Jeep. Now she can either be AI controlled, or you can drop in cooperatively at any time. But the most preferred way to play through this game is definitely cooperative. Sheva AI controlled is just horrific, and virtually doesn't help you at all, which is kind of frustrating at times, especially on the more difficult portions of the game. And this game can get very difficult in some parts of the game, so I definitely recommend playing through this game cooperatively. But it's a great experience, and considering the new Resident Evil game is coming out at the end of this year, I definitely recommend picking up Resident Evil 5 as soon as you can. The next two games we have here are Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and Vegas 2. I don't think these games have gotten enough recognition as much as they deserve. My friend and I personally really enjoy these games, especially the terrorist hunt mode that you can play, which basically sets you in a level of your choice, and you have 30 to 40 terrorists that you have to kind of search the level for and take out. It's a lot of fun. There are a lot of unique things about the game, especially the wall cover. I love that aspect of the game. It is third person, which is similar to Gears of War, but there are a lot of great gadgets as well. You can rappel down buildings and kind of look in windows and shoot out people. It's just a lot of fun. I definitely recommend these two games, and they are very inexpensive these days as well. So I definitely recommend you guys check out Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2. The next game we have here is UFC 2009 Undisputed. My friend actually gave me this game. It's pretty fun. If you're a fan of MMA, I definitely recommend it. Of course, there is another one that came out in 2010, but this one's the more inexpensive one, and my friend said this one's a little bit better anyways. So I definitely recommend checking out UFC 2009 Undisputed if you're a fan of that. The next game we have here is Quake 4. I've actually yet to play this game, but it was a launch title, so for any of you that have played it, let me know what you think. Alright guys, so here we go. I know, a lot of Call of Duties, but here we have Call of Duty 3, Modern Warfare 1, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, and Black Ops. Now, to be completely honest with you guys, I can probably count on two hands how many hours I've spent online playing all these games combined. I'm not a very big fan of the online play as far as Call of Duty goes, but I love playing through the campaigns, which is why I continue to buy the games. Despite the fact that they're only 5 hours and it's really the same thing each time, I enjoy going through and just kind of turning off my brain and just playing through these campaigns each time. You know, each one's not very unique, but Call of Duty 4, of course, was a great experience and change from the World War II experience that we've played, you know, a dozen times over. And Black Ops actually was pretty unique too, setting you in Vietnam War, which was actually a pretty good experience, and the story was actually kind of interesting as well. So, you know, Call of Duty doesn't need any more explanation than what I've already said, but Black Ops and Modern Warfare 1 definitely have the better campaigns, in my opinion. Alright guys, real quick, I'm going to go through my sports games. Not even going to talk about them, I'm just going to go through them. MLB 2K8, NCAA Football 2009, NCAA Football 2010, FIFA Soccer 08, NFL Tour, kind of a NFL Street ripoff, definitely not as good, NHL 08, NBA Live 08, College Hoops 2K8, FIFA 06 Road to the World Cup, and Madden 09. Now, I'm not going to do an overhead view because there are just too many games. I hope you guys enjoyed this Xbox 360 collection. I'll be splitting it into 2 parts because it did go pretty long. I hope you guys enjoyed the collection video, and thanks for watching, everyone.